Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the world's #1 streaming service. Tonight, we are at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for 200 laps around this flat short track. Should be a good one. We're watching these guys wrap up practice here. We're just about ready to get rolling and jump in to qualifying action. As always, we appreciate you tuning in here tonight, spending your Saturday night with yours truly, Blake Hutchinson, up in the booth with our great fans here tonight. You're taking a look at Xavier Regobrug, currently running 9th in practice. Not a lot of speed from the Sacramento, California native, but rumor has it, it is his 17th birthday today. In the chat, wish Xavier a happy 17th birthday. Let's see if he can park that thing into victory lane. He's got some work to do, though. Not a lot of speed here in practice. We've got his teammate out there, though, Joseph Smith, currently in 6th out of Columbia, Maryland. Let's see what Joseph Smith, the Prophet, has up his sleeve here tonight. But top of the board for practice, it's going to be Landon Burbidge, one of the fan favorites here every single week out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. What does Landon Burbidge have up his sleeve here tonight? As always, though, folks, we appreciate you tuning in. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to take a short break, and then we're going to jump straight into qualifying action here in a moment.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
We are back here at New Hampshire watching some qualifying action with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series presented by NJB Designs. Right now, you're taking a look at Dallas Seward out of Merrill, Wisconsin. Well, folks, he is currently 11th on the board. Not much speed, per usual, out of the 38 of Dallas Seward. That's unfortunate. Ryan Holler just put down 10th position on the board, but right now, top of the board is going to be Joseph Smith, the Prophet, in that number 31 truck. Let's see if he can hold on to that pole position. Looks like we're just about running out of time, so we're going to go ahead and call it, folks. Quick time, Joseph Smith, the Prophet, going to kick off from the pole position here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Be sure, folks, click that like button on the video for us. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to make a push for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We've got a month and a half, almost 2 months to do it. We could really use your help getting to that 1,000 mark. That would be wonderful. But nonetheless, we've got some good short track racing here tonight. Let's pull up your race information. Here we are, Hutchinson Motorsports TV at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. 68 degrees Fahrenheit outside, but the track temp is at 101. So expect some slick, whatever you want to call it, conditions, I guess you would say, out there, because we're in Loudon, New Hampshire. And, folks, it is time to get gridded up and started. We are ready to roll here on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. 200 laps around New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. On the front row in the pole position in the number 31 truck, the Prophet, Joseph Smith. On his outside, the number 8, Landon Burbage. Row number 2 on the inside in the number 15 machine, Dylan Carrier. On his outside, the 57, Grant Applegate. Row number 3 on the inside, going to be the number 18 machine of Noah Blackwell. On his outside, the 5, the birthday boy, Xavier Regelbrew. Row number 4 on the inside, the number 48 machine of Jordan Hand. On his outside in the 64, Zach Wareham. Row number 5 on the inside in the number 69 machine, John Kravarik. On his outside, the 33, Ryan Holler. Row number 6 on the inside. He's not gridded up yet. There he is, the 38. He's not very fast. He ain't very good, but he's here. It's Dallas Seward. On his outside, the 24 of Paul Sathmary. Row number 7 on the inside in the number 84 machine, Cody Blackmore. On his outside, the 22, Phil Simpson. Row number 8 on the inside, it's going to be the 00, William Connolly. I don't think he's going to make it out there. He's probably going to be in race control. On his outside, the 63, Douglas Hess. Row number 9 on the inside in the number 25 machine, Jeff Engler. On his outside, the 36, Kenneth Askew. And in row number 10, you've got Vincent Provenzano in the 3 and Jeff Herrick in the 42. So there's your starting lineup here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Field is set. We are ready to roll here for some short track racing. Got 2 stage breaks for you, one at the end of lap 50 and another at the end of a lap 100. Front row, it's going to be Smith on the inside, Burbage on the outside. Who's going to jump the start, take the early lead as the pace truck is in? Field is set. Green flag in the air. Redemption iRacing Truck Series is underway. Going into turn one, side by side. Smith going to roll the bottom. Can he get a run coming out? He's going to cover up. Slide job into the race lead. Joseph Smith, the prophet. But here comes Burbage down low on the inside. Burbage in the 2 truck, looking to get a run, going into turns 3 and 4. Door to door. Burbage tries to make the bottom lane work. Can Smith get a run on the outside? There's still door to door. Not going to matter. The 31 as Smith holds on to the race lead. So let's jump around a bit here, see how else these guys are duking it out all through the field, door to door, making some moves. We got a slide job back there going on. Here's a 48 of Jordan Hand, currently running in the 9th position. Vincent Provenzano has junked it. We are still green. See what happened here, this replay. Provenzano back there running for last. Spins it off the corner and junk. Meanwhile, Xavier Egelbrug cruising in the 4th position, the birthday boy. What does the birthday boy, Xavier Egelbrug from Sacramento, California, have up his sleeve here tonight? Can he make a run towards the front? Currently sitting in the top 5. But he's hoping for much more. Meanwhile, in the 10th position, Paul Sainte-Marie cruising in 10th here in that number 24 Fanta. Well, I tell you what, I'm not too impressed with Paul Sainte-Marie in 10th. I think he's going to fall to the back. What do you think? Let us know in the chat, folks. Let's drop back a little bit more. John Kravarik cruising around in the 13th position. He's in that number 69 machine. Always a unique paint job for old John Kravarik, trying to hold on to his 13th position. Jumping back out front, your race leader, Joseph Smith. You might know him as the prophet here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's time to jump up to our eyes in the sky. The Harpoon Design Blimp. Brantley Roden flying high up there. Wow, what a view here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. HarpoonDesign.com. Head on over, folks. Paint start at just $25. You're not going to want to miss out. Meanwhile, Landon Burbage still cruising in that 2nd position. Hasn't gone anywhere. Right behind him in 3rd. Oh, and here comes Burbage trying to make a move to the inside. Not going to be there. But Grant Applegate cruising in the 3rd spot, trying to hold on to a podium position with Xavier Egelbrug in 4th and Dylan Carrier rounding out your top 5. Let's hop on board with your 5th place truck, Dylan Carrier. Carrier looking to the outside of that 5 machine of Egelbrug. Can the Kendallville, Indiana, Dylan Carrier get himself into the podium position? He needs a couple more spots. Meanwhile, in 6th, Zach Wareham out of Canada, trying to bring that truck up to the front. And it looks like Jeff Herrick has junked it. Let's see what happens. So Harris back there struggling with some speed. Comes off the corner there. Wham! Oh, my. Jeff Herrick in the 42 is junk here at New Hampshire. Well done, Jeff. Meanwhile, let's take a look here. Ryan Holler cruising in the 8th position. Time to bring up some Hutchinson Motorsports TV data for you great fans watching here at home. Let's take a look. Your HMS TV hard charger right now, Douglas Hess. He's in the 11th position. He started back in 16th, folks. He's passed 5 trucks in just 9 laps. Douglas Hess headed towards the front. Meanwhile, we got our lap leaderboard here. Joseph Smith, the prophet out front, has led 8 laps, and we got a battle brewing here for 2nd. Landon Burbage trying to hold off Grant Applegate. Oh, and they're dooring each other down the straightaway. Anna Alessandro is not happy about that as the 57 of Applegate racing hard with the 2 of Burbage. Applegate's going to take the spot here. It looks like he covers up. Slide job. Into 2nd goes Grant Applegate. So Burbage going to look to the inside here. He's not going to have enough speed to get back that second position. But let's see if these guys can reel in your race leader while Xavier Regelbrew cruises in the 4th spot. Let's hop on board. The birthday boy, Xavier Regelbrew, in the 4th right now, trying to get to a podium position, and Dallas Seward has just junked it and jumped to the pits. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think he quit, folks. He quit. Couldn't handle it. Okay, here we go. Take a look. We're still green, by the way. So here's Seward. Oh, he just gets junked. Oh, my goodness. Dallas Seward is junked. Who was that? Somebody just flat out intentionally dumped him, and I don't blame him. You know, if I'm out there racing with the 38 of Dallas Seward, I do the same thing. So here it is. Wham! The 22 just says, get out of the way, loser. You're done. My, oh, my. That's Phil Simpson, folks. Here he is, Phil Simpson. He just did the Lord's work, took out Dallas Seward. Seward done for the night. All thanks to Phil Simpson. But we go back out front here. Joseph Smith, still your race leader, trying to hold off Grant Applegate. We know Applegate's got speed every single week. Can he bring home a win here tonight? Still a long way to go. We're here in the lap number 13 out of 50 here for stage number 1 on the night. Here we go. We pull up the HMS TV quick time board. Joseph Smith currently has the quick time with a 30.12, and here comes Applegate to the inside looking to make a move for that race lead. Applegate back to the bottom. You know, it is very flat down there. It's hard to get a run off the corner when you enter that low. So Applegate going to lose some more ground. And here comes Burbage, looks to his outside, trying to make a move back for second. But as we look at the quick time board, Joseph Smith, top of the board with the 30.12. Burbage has the second fastest time, followed by Carrier, Applegate, and Regelbrew, your top 5 lap times of the evening. Then we'll pull up this here. This is last lap around the track. The fastest truck was Joseph Smith, ran a 30.87. He is about 0.3 faster than most of the field. So he's going to try to hold on here as we drop back a little bit, see if these guys are battling any. Looks like we're pretty much single file through all the field. Let's pull up your HMS TV battle board. Closest battle on the track is the one for the 6th position, which is right here between Noah Blackwell and Zach Wareham, door to door. Oh, Blackwell's trying to junk him. Oh, man, Blackwell was thinking about left hooking him into the wall, but he thought otherwise. So he's going to fall back into line, continue this battle for the 6th position. Still door to door down the backstretch. Blackwell thinking about conceding the position, but he's not gonna. He's gonna run back down there at the bottom. Can Wareham hold on? Blackwell looks to get a run off the corner. Can he get enough to get around the 64 of Zach Wareham? We're on board with Noah Blackwell with NJB Designs trying to make a move for the 6th position around Zach Wareham. And it looks like he finishes the job. Noah Blackwell takes over that 6th spot. So Landon Burbage cruising in the 3rd spot. We know he's always got a bunch of fans here tuned in to Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We got Anna Alessandro out there rooting them on. Who else is in the chat? Let's take a look. We got Jamal Stevens in the chat pulling for Joseph Smith, the Prophet. Of course, Connor Gerard out there. I think Connor usually pulls for Landon Burbage as well. We got Cher Holler rooting for Ryan as well. Dallas Seward in the chat. Dallas, how you feeling after junking it? And we got Bridget C out there pulling for Xavier Regelbrew, the birthday boy. Let's check out the birthday boy, see how he's doing in the 4th position. Let's hop on board with our 4th place truck. It's his birthday today, folks. Xavier Regelbrew. Meanwhile, we keep an eye on this battle for the race lead. Grant Applegate is to the back bumper of Joseph Smith. Can he find a way around him, or is he just going to move him? We'll find out here. Let's hop on board with our second place truck, Grant Applegate, the Anime Fiend. Not able to get enough speed. You know, whenever you enter the corner as low as Applegate's doing, you're really giving up some speed on exit. And that's kind of looks like what Joseph Smith's trying to do. He's holding that top line so he can have that exit speed. Doing a great job at defending the lead. The only problem with that strategy for Joseph Smith, you know, you're leaving the door open. If Applegate wants to send it in there, maybe drive into him a little bit, he definitely can if he wants. But we'll see how they go because we're still early on in this race. Lap number 22. This is a 50-lap stage, 200-lap race here tonight. Let's jump around a little bit. Ryan Holler still sitting in the 9th spot. Not a bad night for Ryan so far. Behind him, Paul Satmary in the 10th spot with Fanta on the car. Let's hop on board with our international racer out of Dresden, Paul Satmary. Not much to see there, folks. Meanwhile, how about this? Oh my, look at this truck right here, the number 25 machine of Jeff Engler. Why? Every time I see that truck, folks, it makes me think of this. USA right there, the 25 Jeff Engler ripping it around here. Armstrong, the muscle on the truck. Let's see if Jeff Engler can work himself up to the front, sitting in the 15th position right now. Jumping back up towards the front. Nothing's changed up here, folks, but we got a battle for the race lead. Door to door, Grant Applegate looking to throw the slide job. New race leader, Grant Applegate. But the 31, Joseph Smith, with a crossover move. Door to door, drag racing into turn 1. Who's going to take back the race lead here? Giving each other some room here. Smith on the bottom, Applegate on the top. Applegate gets the run off the corner. He's going to hold on. Hard racing out front for this race lead. We're halfway done with stage number 1 here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Let's take a quick break, folks. We're going HMS TV side by side. We'll be right back. We appreciate you tuning in, folks. Click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. See you in a bit.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
And we are back here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, folks. You might have seen it under break. Looks like the 18 of Noah Blackwell tried to junk the 15 of Dylan Carrier, but a big save from Carrier. He's able to keep it going. Wow, he was totally sideways there in the corner, drifted through the entire corner, able to save the truck, keeps it rolling. He's sitting in the 5th spot, trying to make a move for 4th. Man, Noah Blackwell, he really tried to take out that 15 truck, almost got him. He'll have to get up there and try it again. But meanwhile, out front, Grant Applegate, still your race leader, looking to get around some lap traffic here. That's Vincent Provenzano trying to find a way around. Grant Applegate doesn't have good luck with lap traffic, I'll tell you that. As we watch him rip it around, let's hop on board here with your race leader, Grant Applegate, on the HMS TV nose cam. Boy, we got a GoPro duct tape to the front of the grill right here. Look at these beautiful views. Wow. Incredible. Never seen anything like it. We cut no corners here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV, so be sure to click that like button on the video for us. Subscribe to the channel, HMS TV. Paul Satmary in the 9th position. He is on the road to nowhere. I tell you what, this Fanta 24 Toyota, it's not going anywhere, folks. Not going to the back. It's definitely not going to the front. It's right where it is. But the birthday boy, Xavier Regelbrug, in the 3rd spot, looking to the inside, trying to make a move for the 2nd spot. Door to door with his teammate. That's the 31 of Joseph Smith on the outside. The 5 of Regelbrug on the inside takes over the 2nd spot. So the birthday boy has worked up to 2nd spot. Can he get into that race lead? Meanwhile, here comes the 15, Dylan Carrier, to the inside, trying to make the pass for 3rd now. Looks like Smith is falling back just a little bit here as the 15 Carrier goes down to the apron. Looking to throw a haymaker slide job. Can he clear him? Still at the bumper, door to door down the straightaway. What a move there by the 15 Carrier, using the entire apron. Can he finish this pass, though? Looks like he should be able to, coming off the corner here. Just barely able to cover up in front of the 31. So that's going to move Carrier into the 3rd position. Meanwhile, we got a battle back here. Jordan Hand in 7th right now, trying to hold off Zach Wareham, and it's not much of a battle as the 64 Wareham makes the pass. So Xavier Regelbrug in the 2nd spot, trying to hold off Dylan Carrier. Race leader has checked out just a little bit, about a 1.5 seconds separate your leader and 2nd position. Let's check out the chat, though. We still got Connor Gerard chatting it out there. 16 of you fans tuned in here. Not too bad for a Saturday night race here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, presented by NJB Designs. Looks like we got a battle here for the 4th position. Noah Blackwell tries to find a way around Joseph Smith, and it looks like he's going to make the pass. So Joseph Smith continues to fall. Looks like he didn't save his tires, as well as some of these other front runners, I guess you would say. But we got a battle for 2nd brewing as a Regelbrug trying to hold off the 15 of Carrier. 12 laps remain here in stage number 1 with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series here tonight on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Saturday night action. Beautiful night for racing here, folks. As always, on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. So your race leader, Grant Applegate, making some moves. Dallas Seward has found himself back out on the track. He is a few laps down after getting junked earlier. Meanwhile, Douglas Hess, I think he's still your hard charger. Yes, he is your HMS TV hard charger right now. Douglas Hess, after starting in the 16th position, folks, he is worked up to 10th. Noah Blackwell down pit road. This is kind of an interesting strategy. He's going to fall a lap down pitting under green. Not sure what the plan is here for Noah Blackwell, other than a bad one. So Blackwell down pit road. He's going to fall at least a lap down. Again, this is a short track here at New Hampshire. Let's pull up your race information one more time. Here it is. 1.02 miles. So a 1 mile track here at New Hampshire. It's flat. Little slick out there. And there's Noah Blackwell off pit road. So he is a lap down now. Terrible strategy call for the 18 of Blackwell. Unless he had to fix some damage, which I didn't see. But nonetheless, he is out there. So Grant Applegate way out front. 2-second lead for Applegate with Regelbrug in second. Carrier in third. Joseph Smith fourth. And Landon Burbidge rounds out your top five. Let's check the lap times here, folks. See what kind of tire fall off we have. Let's see. So Grant Applegate's last lap around there, your race leader, was a 31.7. Well, his fastest lap was a 30.3. We're seeing almost a second and a half of tire fall off. Here at a mile track, that's quite a bit. So tires are definitely wearing here at New Hampshire. Again, this is a flat mile track. Tire wear definitely playing some significance here, as it looks like Jeff Engler going to make a pass for the 10th position. Seven laps remain here in stage number one with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Redemption iRacing Truck Series is presented by NJB Designs. So head on over there, NJB Designs with an extra S, I believe, .com. Noah Blackwell, he runs the show over there with NJB Designs. Well, he needs to stick to painting and not crew chiefing, because he made one of the worst strategy calls I've ever seen in my life. Elected to pit here at New Hampshire, falls a lap down. So he's just pinned himself a lap down. So when this stage comes up, he's going to have to stay out there. He's going to have old tires. They're going to start. He's going to start in the rear, and he's going to fall back with the old tires. Just not a good call there from the 18. Trying something different, though, just didn't work. Phil Simpson down pit road, but he was in the back anyway, so. Unless these guys are short on fuel to make it to 50 laps, which, I mean, I doubt. I feel like they would have pit by now if that was the case, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong, maybe once or twice in the past. But, hey, folks, unfortunately, our buddy Chris Stange is not here tonight. A week or two ago, he was unhappy with the commentary on Hutchinson Motorsports TV as he was racing. He went out there. He was slow. He elected to take no tires, so he stayed out in front of the whole field, and he caused a wreck, which I said he would. And whenever I called it out, he just wasn't very happy about it. But Noah Blackwell looks like he's going to get his lap back here as the leader pulls over for him. So Blackwell, it ends up working out for him, actually. So I question the strategy. I still kind of question it. I think the idea here is now he can kind of take it easy on those tires, take the restart probably into the race lead. But again, he'll have older tires, though, folks. So he's going to be a little slower than the rest of the field. So I don't know how this strategy is going to play out. Because if you remember right, Blackwell was running 4th or 5th when he went down pit road. So he's going to have this restart's going to happen. He's going to be in the front row most likely because everybody else is going to have to pit. But I still kind of question the long-term effects of this strategy, so we'll see how it plays out. As Grant Applegate continues to lead, he's got a 4.3-second lead. Dylan Carrier has taken over the second spot. So we're taking a look at Dylan Carrier. He is in the second spot trying to hold off Joseph Smith. It's like a couple other guys heading down pit road. They just want to go a lap down, I guess. I just don't get. It kind of makes sense, at least now for Blackwell, since he's on the lead lap. But these other guys, they're definitely going to be pinned a lap down here. So I'm just not too certain of this strategy, but we'll see how it plays out. Still a long way to go here tonight. 200 laps here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And it should be the stage checkered flag. Grant Applegate's going to be your Stage 1 winner here tonight. Still waiting for the caution to come out here. There it is. Grant Applegate taking the checkered flag, your Stage 1 winner. So Applegate followed by Smith, Carrier, Regelbrook, and Burbage, your top 5 here tonight. So, folks, we're going to go to a quick break. These guys going to head down pit road. We're going to see how these strategies play out here at New Hampshire. 200 laps around the mile flat track here in New Hampshire. We're going to be right back going Hutchinson Motorsports TV side by side.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
Green flag in the air here in New Hampshire. Grant Applegate, your race leader out front. He's going to hold on quite easily heading into turn one, but we've got a battle side by side for second. Joseph Smith and Xavier Regelbrug, door to door. You just watch some, caution is out there, junking it in the back, I think. Vincent Provenzano is jumped. Let's take a look. Slide job. Oh, gosh. Wham! Oh, man. Hard hit there. Vincent Provenzano takes a hard licking. My, oh, my. Trying to find out who just smoked him. That was a 33 of Ryan Holler, folks. Man, that was brutal. Let's take a look at this here. Let's hop on board with Ryan Holler, see what he's seeing out his front windshield. So he stays back. He says, you know what? I'm going to play it safe here. I'm staying way back here, going into turn one. It's like, okay, nice and easy. So he's back here. He sees the 3, kick a little sideways here. Right there. And then, wham! Boom! Nowhere to go for Holler. He's jumped. So, caution is back out here at New Hampshire. We're on lap number 58 out of 200. We will have another stage break at lap 100. So, 42 laps to go till the next stage break here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Be sure to click that like button on the video for us, folks. Subscribe to the channel, HMS TV, world's #1 streaming service. We appreciate you tuning in, spending your Saturday night right here. Cher Holler tuned in, just watched Ryan smoke the 3 there after he spun out. Hopefully Ryan can get that truck fixed up and work back up towards the front. Still a long way to go, like Cher says. But Grant Applegate seems to be the truck to beat here tonight, pulling up your HMS TV lap leaders board. Applegate with 34 laps led here tonight. Joseph Smith, 23 laps led. Burbage led 1. So we're going to line them up, do it again. It's going to be Applegate on the bottom, Regelbrug on the top here in your front row. But Saturday night racing here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series presented by NJB Designs. Good racing here so far tonight. It's been clean racing other than that little restart mishap there by the 3. Been clean and green most of the night. But you're about to see that pace truck take the hard left, head down pit road, and get out of the way. Field is set. We are ready to roll. Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Green flag back in the air. Applegate out front. So Regelbrug going to hold on to second here, it appears, but Joseph Smith looks down to the inside. But there is a freight train up top. Is Joseph Smith going to be pinned down to the bottom? Can he get back in the line? Burbage looking to take over that 3rd spot there in that number 2 truck on the outside, and he's going to do so. Meanwhile, the 18 and the 15, looks like they had a little bit of contact there heading into turns 3 and 4. This right here, folks, is a battle for the 6th position. Carrier on the outside. Blackwell not giving much room there. He's got the whole bottom lane while he's taking up 3/4 of the track. 15 gets loose off the corner. 18 should get a run here. He's able to hold on, and he takes the spot. So Blackwell gets around. Carrier takes over the 6th position. Moving Carrier to 7th, then Hess into 8th. Cody Blackmore 9th, and Jeff Engler rounding out your top 10 here. Jumping back up towards the front here, door-to-door battle. We got Regelbrug looking to the outside of Applegate. Battle for the race lead here on the back stretch. Going into 3 and 4, Regelbrug looks like he's going to finish the pass there on that outside line. Yes, sir. Looks like he should get a run off the corner. single file. And then meanwhile, as Regelbrook takes over the race lead, we've got a battle for the third position between the 31 of Smith and the 2 of Burbage. Good racing out front. You're seeing a battle for first and a battle for third happening at the same time here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Door to door for the race lead. It's Applegate in the lead for now. But the 5 of Regelbrook trying to rip the top. Enters high here. Let's see if he can get a run off the corner. He's going to try a crossover move. Let's take a look. Does he have the speed? No, it looks like Applegate's going to hold back on to the race lead. Regelbrook looks to the bottom here. Door to door for Applegate. Is he going to force himself up there? Looks like he is. Says later, loser. Throws a slide job. Applegate into the lead. I'm sorry, Regelbrook into the lead. Applegate into second. So the birthday boy of Xavier Regelbrook takes over the race lead. Meanwhile, Joseph Smith, the prophet, looking down to the bottom to take over the second spot from Applegate. Boy, some great racing here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Right here, Saturday night action on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The 31 stuffs him. Oh my, the 31 of Smith gets into Applegate. Applegate loses a handful of spots. He is not happy. Boy, Applegate announcing his displeasure over the radio between Regelbrook and Smith. Kind of both racing him a little bit rough there. Nonetheless, though, he's going to get it back going here, see if he can work back up towards the front. Don't count out Applegate. He can definitely find the speed to get back up there. As Joseph Smith in the second position, Burbage takes over third, Applegate back to fourth. Popping around the track here, Applegate still in the fourth spot. Let's check out your race leader, the birthday boy, his 17th birthday. Well, folks, he is your race leader. He didn't have much speed in practice. Well, he's figured it out here during the race. Xavier Regelbrook in that number 5 truck trying to bring home a big win here tonight. Leaders have gone mostly single file. Applegate trying to take over the third spot. This is the best battle on the track at the moment. Let's see if Applegate can get back up there. We appreciate you tuning in, folks. Spending your Saturday night right here. Check out the description in the video. You're going to see a link to our YouTube server, or I'm sorry, our Discord server. You're going to want to check that out. Every Friday night we do a fun race we put on, and we also do some other cool stuff throughout the week. So definitely check us out. I think we're up to around 200 and, I don't know, 50-ish members, something around there. Definitely growing. Fun times, though. Good to see all our drivers. We put out some HMS TV power rankings typically. We used to do them every week. We've kind of stepped back a little bit here, do them every other week or so. But nonetheless, you're watching Grant Applegate battle for the third position with Landon Burbage. Door to door down the front stretch, heading into turn 1. Can Applegate finish this pass on the 2 truck of Landon Burbage? Keeping an eye here on this battle. Let's check out the chat, see what's going on. We got Antoinette Regelbrook rooting for Xavier out there. Xavier doing great so far. Still a long way to go in this one. We're not even halfway done, but it has to feel good. Not only being your birthday, but you leading the race here at New Hampshire on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Take a look here. Looks like Carrier and Blackwell got tangled up a little bit. Let's take a look. Here we go. We're still green. There was no wreck here. Just want to see what happened. It's like they connect here. So Carrier takes the bottom. Yeah, the 18 just kind of comes down on him. I think the 18 was looking to make a move on the 48 there, and fortunately there was a truck there. So nonetheless, we jump back out front and take a look. Grant Applegate has worked himself back up to the back bumper. Joseph Smith, if you remember, kind of stuffed Applegate into the wall about, I don't know, what do you think, 10 laps ago or so. So let's see what Applegate has for Joseph Smith. Is there going to be some payback? I wouldn't be shocked. Let's hop on board with Grant Applegate in the third position. He is the fastest truck on the track right now. What is he going to do? Yeah, looks like a little bit of payback there. Kind of gets into him. Not sure if that was intentional or not. Feel like he could have hit him a lot harder if he wanted. So a little bit of connection there between the 31 and the 57. Dropping back here, Noah Blackwell in the 8th position. Let's keep our eyes tuned here on the top 3 as Applegate continues to try to make a move on the Prophet Joseph Smith in this battle here on the podium. These 3 trucks, definitely the class of the field right now, it appears. Burbage a little bit behind him. He's not too far back, though, as well. Well, Applegate looks to the bottom here onto the backstretch. Door-to-door battle for second. Grant Applegate on the bottom. Joseph Smith on the top. Looks like they're giving each other plenty of room here. Yeah, Applegate's going to finish the pass cleanly, so he's going to take over that second position. Takes it from Joseph Smith. So we'll hop on board with your third place truck now, Joseph Smith. We saw him last run. He kind of dipped back around this point in the run, and then he kind of made a hard charge at the end. So we'll see if that's the case again here for this 31 truck out of Columbia, Maryland, Joseph Smith. Solid night for him. He's led some laps. He's been in the podium position basically the whole race. But the birthday boy, Regelbrug, he keeps seeing this 57 of Applegate get closer and closer in his rear view mirror. We're on lap 28 out of 50 for this second stage. Lap 78 of the race. Again, we're not even halfway done here tonight. Redemption iRacing Truck Series action right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Applegate looking to the inside in a battle for the race lead. Side by side drag race down the front stretch. Regelbrug holds on for now. Into turns 3 and 4, still side by side. Applegate trying to make the bottom lane work. Looks like he's going to get a bit of a run here down the straightaways. They're still door to door. That lap goes to Regelbrug again. I think it's a matter of time, though, folks. Applegate looks to have the faster truck at the moment. It is just so tough to get up off the corner, though. With this flat track, Applegate looks to throw the slide job. He's going to take over the race lead. So Applegate into the lead, Regelbrug in second. Looks like Regelbrug sends it in a little bit too hard. He's going to give up some ground, so Applegate's going to have some clean air in front of him, looking to pull away here. Regelbrug takes over second with Smith into third, Burbage fourth, and Jordan Hand round out your top 5. So let's jump around a little bit here, see what else is going on. Noah Blackwell in 7th, Cody Blackmore in the 9th position. Behind him, you got Jeff Engler in 10th. We got Zach Wareham, I think your first car, or first truck, a lap down there in the 64. So only 10 trucks on the lead lap here tonight. Still a long way to go in this one. Again, we're not even halfway done. Again, this is a mile track, but these lap times, folks, take over 30 seconds. This track being so flat, these guys basically have to park it going into the corners. Let's pull up your HMS TV dashboard. Take a look. So Applegate, your race leader, goes in the corner about 150, has to slow all the way down here. Look at that. All the way down to about 85 miles an hour. So a big variance in speed here at this flat mile track here at New Hampshire. But folks, we're going to go take a quick break. We're going HMS TV side by side. We're in lap number 83. Redemption iRacing Truck Series right here on Hutchinson Motorsports. Stevie, we'll be right back. And we're back here at New Hampshire. 5 laps remain here in stage number 2 with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Grant Applegate out front by nearly 2 seconds, looking to bring home another stage win here tonight. Almost halfway done with this race. This will be the final stage break of the evening. Applegate trying to get to the line here. 4 laps remain here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for stage number 2. Door-to-door battle for the 5th position. Oh, look out. The 18 doors the 15. These two, I think they got tangled up earlier, and they aren't very happy with one another. So let's keep our eyes tuned right here. Let's see if the 15 of Carrier has some payback to give to the 18 of Blackwell. Let's take a look. Boy, Blackwell is ripping that apron. Oh, here comes a 15. He's trying to get to him. 3 to go to the end of the stage. Looks like Blackwell's going to leave him, though. Carrier was wanting to do some payback there, I think. Unfortunately, couldn't get to him. So that's going to make Blackwell take over that 5th spot. Let's jump back out front here. Your race leader, Grant Applegate, looking to take home stage number 2. Sweep the stages. I believe he won stage 1. 2nd place, Xavier Regelbrook, the birthday boy, out of Sacramento, California. In 3rd, we've got Landon Burbage. Good night for Landon. 4th going to be Joseph Smith, and taking over the 5th spot now, Noah Blackwell. He is flying right now, folks. Using that apron, he's figured something out. So here's your race leader, Grant Applegate, going down the backstretch into 3 and 4 for the last time this stage. He's going to take the green and white checkered flag. Stage number 2, he's going to sweep the stages here, folks. There it is, Grant Applegate, stage 2 winner. We're halfway done here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Well done. Applegate's going to take home the win of the stage. Then it's going to be Regelbrook, Burbage, Smith, Blackwell, Carrier, Hand, Hess, Blackmore, and Engler to round out your top 10. So there's the caution. They're going to rack them up, head down pit road. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. HMS TV, world's #1 streaming service. Larry McReynolds has a message for you.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
And we're back here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series at New Hampshire Motor Speedway on Hutchison Motorsports TV. The field is set. We're ready to roll. Regelbrug in the lead. Burbage on the outside. Green flag in the air. Xavier Regelbrug going to hold on to this race lead. Not a good pit stop there from Grant Applegate. Went down pit road in first. He left in third. But it doesn't matter much. He's going to take over the second spot quickly. And let's see if he can make a move for that race lead. Meanwhile, we got some hard racing right here up front. Keep your eyes peeled as the 15 of Carrier looking to the bottom. They're nearly 3 wide. We know the 18 and the 15 have had some tangle-ups here tonight. The 31 gets into the wall here. Oh, man, he is stuffed there where he is. You got the 2 in front of him, the 18 behind him, Carrier underneath him. Nowhere for Smith and the 31 to go. He's just going to have to wait it out where he's at. So Regelbrug starts to leave the field a bit. Applegate in second, followed by Burbage. Oh, we got 3 wide here. New Hampshire, that's what I'm talking about. Hard racing as Blackwell looks to the bottom. We saw Blackwell ripping that apron line, and it looks to be working well for him. Take a look here at Noah Blackwell in this 18 truck. Currently in the 6th position. Carrier going to try that apron out. Now here in 3 and 4, caution is out. There we go. Looks like this guy is a skew involved, or well, maybe not. Trying to see who wrecked here, folks. I don't have anything in my logs. We got some right here, maybe? Let's take a look. Still trying to find where this yellow happened. I have no clue, folks. There's no telling. Oh, there we go. So this guy right here, slide job, that's the 20, or I'm sorry, that's the 53 there. '63 of Douglas Hess out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. So solo spin brings out our caution. So we're going to rack them up, try it again, see how this one plays out. Here on the world's #1 streaming service. We don't have time for a full break, but we're just going to jump on over to our buddy, Larry McReynolds. He's got a quick message for you. Go ahead, Larry.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
And we're back here at New Hampshire. We got Anna Alessandro in the chat pulling for Landon Burbage. Connor Gerard out there tuned in as usual, but the field is set. We're going to rack them up, try it again. We've got Landon Burbage on the outside. Xavier Regelbrug on the bottom. Into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Good jump there by the bottom lane. The 5 of Regelbrug going to hold on to the race lead quite easily. And here comes Joseph Smith looking to take over the second spot from Burbage. Looks like he's going to do so, so that moves Burbage into third. Fourth's going to be Dylan Carrier in the 4th position, and 5th is going to be Blackwell. .89 laps remain. The 15 of Carrier looking to get back around the 2 of Burbage in a battle for third. Looks like Burbage going to hold on. Meanwhile, Blackwell trying to pull up. Looks like Dallas Seward involved in a wreck. We're still green. Let's take a look. Slide job. Jump. Well, not sure what happened here to Applegate. A heavy favorite to win this race. Not sure, did he go back down for tires or something? Let's take a look. I can't really see it until he gets in the top 8. So we'll wait a little bit, see what happened to Grant Applegate. I'm pretty sure he went back down for some extra tires or something. I don't know. So meanwhile, Joseph Smith, your race leader, Regelbrug second, Burbage third, followed by Carrier and Blackwell rounding out your top 5 here tonight. We are at New Hampshire Motor Speedway right here, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Folks, click that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit a 1,000 subscriber goal by the end of the year. We've got, I don't know, let's call it 7 weeks or so to get it. We need about 48, 47 more subscribers. Can't do it without you. We definitely appreciate each one of our subscribers. But go ahead, check out the description of the video. You're going to see a link to our Discord, the Hutchinson Motorsports TV community. Definitely going to want to check that out. Every Friday night we do a fun race. Always a good time out there. We have some other stuff going on as well, so feel free. Join our Discord tonight. Let's hop on board Noah Blackwell from NJB Designs in the 5th position. Meanwhile, there is a battle brewing here for the 3rd position. That's Burbage on the top side, Carrier on the bottom, and here comes Blackwell to take him 3 wide. Blackwell wanted to take him 3 wide there to the apron. Carrier says not so fast. Carrier going to take over that 3rd spot. Boy, hard racing here. The 2 of Burbage going to go down to the bottom. 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you could throw a blanket over them. These guys racing hard up front. Blackwell gets around Burbage, takes over the 4th spot. Now the battle for 3rd is between Carrier and Blackwell. We're going to stay tuned right here. These guys racing pretty hard, and here comes Grant Applegate after falling back a little bit. Let's take a look at the pit strategy board. Yeah, there you see it, folks. Applegate went back down pit road on that last caution. So we had multiple cautions in a row. He elects to get some fresh tires for a little bit of a tire advantage. Kind of an interesting call there, but it's worked out so far for him. He's back up to 6th. Applegate's probably still the favorite to win this race, in my opinion. Still has to get through some more traffic, though. Oh my, almost just flat out junked the 18 there. That was pretty scary. But Applegate takes over the 5th spot there from Burbage. So that moves Landon Burbage to the 6th position. So again, we got Joseph Smith in the race lead. Xavier Regelbrug in 2nd. Dylan Carrier 3rd. Noah Blackwell 4th, and rounding out your top 5, Grant Applegate. Man, it looks like Applegate's trying to go in there and just junk this 18 truck. I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. So we're going to stay tuned right around here, see what's going on with our race leaders. 80 laps to go, folks. My guess is most of the field, they're going to want to pit around lap 150 to 160. Applegate could be a little bit different since he has, slightly fresher tires, but I don't think that'll matter much. But yeah, we saw Applegate, he was in the 3rd position or so, I think, when that last caution came out. They all had fresh tires, and he went back down pit road again, and he gave up all that track position. So I'm just not too sure about that call from Applegate. Could have really hurt himself. Now he's not got the clean air. Struggling to get around these two as they're side by side in this battle for 3rd. Still plenty of ways to go. We know Applegate probably has the best track on the truck, just struggling to get around these guys. See what'll happen, though. Still a long way to go. Joseph Smith, your race leader, still out front here as they are side by side for 3rd. Noah Blackwell, Dylan Carrier. These two have got tangled up here a couple times tonight. Let's see if it happens again. So Blackwell finishes the pass for the third spot. The 15, a Carrier, looking back to the outside. And Applegate trying to find a way to get around both of them, but there's really just nowhere for him to go at the moment. So Applegate going to take over the fourth spot. Carrier going to let him go. Let's jump around the field a little bit more, see what else we got going on. Here is Ryan Holler in the 15th position. Lap down for Holler. Again, right now looks like we've got 11 trucks on the lead lap. Cody Blackmore, the last truck on the lead lap right here. In the 11th position out of Augusta, Georgia. Jeff Engler cruising in the 10th spot. Quiet night for Jeff. In front of him, we got Zach Wareham in 9th. Jordan Hand taking a shortcut there on the track, and he's going to fall back to the 9th position. So Douglas Hess going to be in 7th. Landon Burbage 6th. Carrier 5th. Blackwell, Applegate, Regelbrook, and Smith. So we see Applegate, he has found the 3rd position, trying to get back up to the top 2. 74 laps remain here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, presented by njbdesigns.com. Still got Connor Gerard out there. We got the Mick Evolution in the chat, pulling for he says that the 15 and the 18 get together once more. I can see one spinning out the other. I definitely agree with you. Looks like they've been at it all night long, and they are not happy with one another. And a long way left to go here tonight, as I've said 100 times. So, folks, we may as well take a quick break. You know, there's not really any battles on the track right now, so why not go HMS TV side by side? Larry McReynolds has a message for you first, though. We'll be right back. HMS TV, Redemption iRacing Truck Series, Saturday night action.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
And we are back here at New Hampshire with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. 64 laps left to go. You're taking a look at Grant Applegate in the third position. He has been slowly reeling in Regelbrug for that second spot. Checking out the chat, we've got Connor Gerard tuned in. Brian Alessandro, we know Brian and Connor both rooting for Landon Burbage. It's like Burbage has been struggling here. He's fallen back to the sixth position, but he's hanging on strong there for now. You see the 18 there, Noah Blackwell in fourth, right there with Applegate. Blackwell's found some speed here. Let's see if he can keep that thing rolling. Nothing else really changing out front right here. Joseph Smith continues to lead this race. Let's pull up your HMS TV lap leaderboard. There you have it. Grant Applegate's led 61 laps here tonight. Joseph Smith with 50 and Regelbrug with 28. So a pretty good split there of laps led. Remember, Grant Applegate made the questionable decision to go back down pit road about 5 laps after he already pit. So he gave up a lot of track position. Now he's stuck there battling in third at the moment. But again, still 61 laps left to go here tonight. New Hampshire Motor Speedway. How about that? The 18 of Blackwell gets around Applegate. So these guys going to duke it out here for a bit. Blackwell has found some speed again here. Look at him ripping it down the apron. Let's see if the 18 can maybe get up there and throw his hat in here for a battle for the win. Top on board, Noah Blackwell in the third position. Door to door in a battle for second with Regelbrug. Caution is out. Man, that really throws a wrench in people's plans here. We were about to have a green flag pit stop shortly. Dallas Seawart's junked it for about the ninth time tonight. Somebody needs to get this guy off the track. Let's see what happens. Lack of talent. Now, rumor has it Dallas Seawart's mother had too much Tylenol when she was pregnant about, I don't know, what, 20-something years ago. I think that was the problem. So we're going to rack them up here. Joseph Smith, your race leader. They're going to head down pit road. We're going HMS TV side by side. We'll be right back. And we're back here at New Hampshire with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We are racked up, ready to roll front row. It's going to be Smith on the inside, Regelbrook on the outside. Pace truck is in, ready to roll. These fans are on their feet, off their seats. We're back racing at New Hampshire. Going into turn one, Joseph Smith going to hold on to the race lead as he slides up in front of his teammate, Xavier Regelbrook in the 5. Meanwhile, we got some racing back here, some battles. Carrier going to fall back to the 6th position as Applegate's in 4th with the 48 of Hand in between the 2 and 5th. All of these top 4 all have speed to win this race. Oh, look out, they're flipping on the backstretch. Caution is out. The 48 of Blackmore is junk. Let's see what happens. Kravarik tries that bottom line here. Let's see what happens. Comes off the corner. Oh, gosh. See this one more time for another view. Take a look here. Burbage involved with the 84. Here's the 84. Comes off the corner. Wham! Oh, my. That's Zach Wareham. So it all starts with Zach Wareham. Oh, what is he? Oh, hang on. Zach Wareham. Here it is. Okay, or not. It's not wanting to work. Hang on here. No, I don't know. See this one more time here. There we go. So here's Zach Wareham in the 64. Comes off the corner here. Oh, okay, he just gets a little sideways, goes straight into the wall. Wham! 84, nowhere to go. Camel truck is junk. So there you have it, folks. We're going to rack them up, do it again. Applegate going to go. I don't like these calls. Applegate keeps going down pit road after 2 laps. I just don't think the tire advantage is worth the track position lost. Applegate's trying to lose this race, I feel like. If he just would have stayed on the main strategy, quit being cute with the pit strategies, he'd probably be leading right now. But he's going to fall to the back again, get some more tires. I like the call for Burbage. I mean, Burbage is in the back already. You may as well. But let's take a look here. Hang on. Applegate doesn't get tires. He just gets gas, it looks like. That's kind of questionable here. I mean, they should be good on fuel the rest of the way, but I could be wrong because there's still 50 laps to go. Maybe it is close on fuel. We're going to see how this plays out front. So we're going to rack them up. It's going to be Joseph Smith, Xavier Regelbrook, Noah Blackwell, your top 3. Let us know in the chat, what do you think so far? You know, how about these strategies, going down pit road? I'm not sure if they're short on fuel or what the thought is, but we're going to see how this one plays out with 51 laps remaining. Mick Evolution blames me for junking it. Well, Mick Evolution, I said all night I expected you to not run very well. You did exactly as expected. Looks like says 48 laps max on fuel. I guess I could believe. Well, I don't know though. We went 50 laps twice already under green, I thought. So we'll see how it plays out. So maybe it is going to be tight on fuel. These guys up front going to need to fuel save, hope for another caution. We do know Applegate's good to go. He went down, filled up. So Applegate's going to restart in 6. That call wasn't so bad. He only lost a couple spots, honestly. So it's going to pay off. Now Applegate doesn't have to worry. So if this thing stays green, he doesn't have to sweat, saving the fuel. We got Christian Taylor in the chat. He skipped the race to go to a rodeo. What a loser. Put an L in the chat for Christian Taylor. Going to a rodeo. Unbelievable. Well, I tell you what, the rodeo needed a clown, but since Christian Taylor went, they didn't anymore. So the green flag's back out in the air. Joseph Smith, your race leader in that 31 truck. Yeah, Connor says small group left on the track. That is true, Connor. A lot of these guys ended up quitting. We had 20 cars signed in here tonight. Well, we've got about half of them left, I think. It's a little exaggeratory there, but nonetheless, Joseph Smith out front. The 5 of Regelbrook looking to move him out of the way. Here comes the 18 of Blackwell. 3 trucks duking it out for the race lead. So it's going to be interesting how the fuel saving pays off here. Again, these guys, my reports say they're going to be a little short on fuel. But you never know what can happen. Let's jump around a little bit, see what else we got going on here. Noah Blackwell looking to the inside, actually trying to battle for the second position, currently sitting in third. We see Blackwell, he's been using that apron all night long. Is it going to pay off? Let's hop on board with the 18, Noah Blackwell. Meanwhile, Grant Applegate still in the 7th position. Again, gave up some track position. Hoping the fuel saving works out. We'll see how it plays off. You know, we've seen a couple times he's given up the track position to go down pit road. I think he's really made this race a lot harder than it needed to be, in my opinion. I just feel like if Applegate would have stayed on the main strategy all night long, look out! The 18 smokes the infield wall. Noah Blackwell, he was in third. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, he just loses it off the corner, it looks like. Here he is coming off the corner of the 18 Blackwell, the Limp Bizkit 18 machine. Noah Blackwell, slide job. Able to save it, but it's in the wall. But as I was saying, you know, Grant Applegate, he was dominating this race earlier. He was out front by like 5 seconds at one point. And he's really just made this race 10 times harder than it needed to be for him. He's had the best truck all night long. Well, now he finds himself in 5th. He's not out of it yet, but his strategy calls have been questionable at best, but it could all still pay off. Still a long way to go. Let's jump around the track a little bit here, see what we got going on. Watching Redemption iRacing Truck Series, Joseph Smith, the Prophet, your race leader out front. Second, Xavier Regelbrug. Then we have Hand. How about that? Jordan Hand up to third. That's his best run of the night so far for sure. Can Jordan Hand hold on to this podium spot? In the Optic Gaming number 48 machine, Jordan Hand in third. Dylan Carrier 4th, and then Grant Applegate rounds out your top 5. Mick Evolution in the chat, who was Paul. I'm sorry, I just got sidetracked. Anyway, Paul Sathemi there in the 20, I don't even know, was it 24 machine? Something like that. Trying to multitask at the time, not working out. But Dylan Carrier in the 4th position. He's questioning why Noah Blackwell is still going to the apron. I don't know. It's worked out for him tonight for whatever reason. I don't know if it helps or not. Who knows? But he's been doing it most of the night. Joseph Smith, still your race leader. Here comes Xavier Regelbrug, though, to his back bumper. 41 laps remain here tonight at New Hampshire. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Got to get something done. I'll be right back. HMS TV, side by side coming up. We'll be right back here. We're watching New Hampshire action. And we're back here. Looks like caution is out. John Kravarik is jumped. Let's see what happens. Slide job. Look out. So, caution back out here. I assume these guys probably going to head down pit road, get them some fresh tires, and definitely be good to go the rest of the way. So, again, you know, Grant Applegate's strategy of pitting doesn't pay off. I think he needs to fire his crew chief again. I think Applegate could have won this race by 30 seconds if he wouldn't have got queued on all his pit stops. So we're going to see how this plays out. Still got 35 laps left to go. Everybody heading down pit road. Paul, I was sidetracked earlier. I'm pretty sure your name, I assume it's announced Satmari. That's what ChatGPT told me anyways, so let me know if that's right. But we're watching him head down pit road. Joseph Smith, your race leader. Let's see if he can hold on. So Applegate wins the race off pit road. Let's take a look here at this pit stop. Seems a little fast for me. I'm guessing. Okay, so he gets 2 tires. Take a look. So you see the 57 there of Applegate. Right sides go up. Then he takes off. So I think the 57 of Applegate's getting too cute with his pit stops. When you're the best truck on the track, just get the 4 tires. Get out there, win the race on your speed. So Applegate, I mean, he's going to have the track position now, but again, he's going to have 2 tires. I don't know. It might work out, but with New Hampshire being such a flat track, I'm just not sure I like this call to go with 2 tires. Still have 35 laps left to go. It could work out, though. We're going to see Grant Applegate, your race leader, Joseph Smith on the bottom line in second. So we'll see how it plays out. We do know 2 tires is it'll be fine for the first 10 laps or so probably, but after that, we're going to see if there is a difference or a fall off. Field is bunched up. We're ready to roll into lap 167 this time around out of 200. We are running out of time here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series presented by NJB Designs. Pace truck is in. We're delaying the caution, folks. We're not going green. Delaying the caution, it sounds like. So we're going to wait another lap. Connor Gerard in the chat, chatting it up with McEvolution. Going to be restart number 7, as Connor Gerard says. Hey, Connor, we haven't asked tonight, what is the intense meter at? You know, I know we've had some slow spells of this race. We've had some good ones as well. And right now, the field's bunched up, and with Applegate on the 2 tires, definitely spices things up. You know, I feel like Applegate would have won this race easily again if he just would have, you know, just stayed on the main strategy the whole race. He's been kind of chasing his own tail all night long with these strategies. And now he's at a tire disadvantage, but he does finally have the track position back. So we're going to bunch him up. Go green once again. Heading into lap 168. Our 7th caution of the night is over, and the green flag in the air. Grant Applegate back out front. Will his 2 tires hold on with just 33 laps remaining here at New Hampshire? Oh, look out, the 5 junks his teammate. Caution is out, and he gets smoked. Oh, gosh. Joseph Smith just got junked. Take a look. Xavier Regelbrug behind him. The birthday boy says, later, loser. Wham! Junks him. That's called the dump and run. Xavier Regelbrug took him out. My, oh, my. A lot of times they say, you know, your teammates are going to race you clean. Well, that's not from what I've been seeing lately here in some of our leagues. But nonetheless, caution is back out here into lap 170. We're going to go HMS TV side by side. Take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we're back here at New Hampshire with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Your front row, it's going to be Applegate on the outside, Carrier on the bottom. You know, the two-tire stop on that couple stops ago anyways by Applegate, it might be able to pay off if he keeps getting cautions. You know, remember, every caution, you know, chips away like 4 or 5 laps at that lap count. And that tire disadvantage chips away and doesn't hurt as much for the 57. So again, the 57 of Applegate just took right sides while everybody else has 4 tires. Pace truck is in, field is set, green flag in the air. The good news for Applegate is a couple of the best trucks are kind of pinned in the back right now. We haven't really seen much of the 48 of Hand tonight. He's quietly put together a solid night. I'm not sure if he's got much speed to challenge for the win, but you never know if Hand can pull it off. With 29 laps remaining, keep an eye on Regelbrug, though, in that 5 truck. If he can get up front, caution is out. Folks, I think Applegate might have lucked out here. We're going to pace these last 30 laps, it seems like. Joseph Smith into the wall again. So let's see who got Joseph Smith this time. Yeah, Noah Blackwell just kind of junked him. Noah Blackwell says he came down. Well, he came down before he was there, though. So, look. Let's take a look here. So, okay, look, 31 comes down now. What do you think here? Let's go to the chopper cam. Let us know. You know, you guys be the stewards. Rewind this a little bit more. So, take a look there. You got the 18 of Blackwell behind the 31 of Smith. Smith goes down to the bottom to make a pass. I mean, he's there. And wham. Partially a racing deal, but I'd kind of pin that, I guess, 70% on Blackwell, give or take. So we'll see how this plays out as we continue to pace around New Hampshire Motor Speedway. This is caution number 8. Why not take a break? Larry McReynolds has a fast message for you. Go ahead, Larry.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
And we're back again at New Hampshire. Again, it looks like the pit strategy probably going to pay off for Applegate. You know, I didn't expect we were going to run out of laps under caution. So Applegate's kind of saved himself 10 laps of caution with them 2 tires he's got. Green flag back in the air, just 26 laps left to go. Meanwhile, Carrier and Hand battling for that second spot with the 5 of Regelbrug looking to get around them. Caution is out again. What do you know? Dallas Seward is jumped. Man, that was rough. Dallas Seward, he's probably got to go to the infield care center after that one. They need to check that his vitals are okay and see what happened to any talent he had before this race tonight. So Grant Applegate's pit strategy pays off hugely because, again, these caution after caution just chipping away. That tire disadvantage is basically gone. Applegate should be good to go. But still a bit to go here. 23 laps remain. Why not take another break, folks? I mean, what else are we going to do? We'll be right back. HMS TV, side by side. You're watching Redemption, iRacing Truck Series here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And we're back here at the Magic Mile here in New Hampshire. Heading into lap 180 out of 200 in the chat. Brian Alessandro says, with the less, yeah, Brian, good point. You know, we're getting a lot of cautions. There's not many cars on the track, or trucks, you call them. But the green flag is back out. A good jump there from Hand there on the bottom lane. Remember, everybody has 4 tires except your race leader of Applegate. Can Applegate hold on with those 2 tires? Strategy is paying off with all these yellows. Let's see if we can keep this thing green for a little bit. Going into turns 3 and 4. Grant Applegate, your race leader, but a battle for second is brewing between Regelbrug and Hand. Uh-oh, not what Applegate wants to see. Xavier Regelbrug in his rear view mirror. 20 laps remaining. Regelbrug has 4 fresh tires compared to Applegate's 2. I assume we'd still call them fresh, even though we've had about 20 laps under caution since the last stop. But nonetheless, they are single file. Let's see. Let's check out these lap times here, see if we got much of a difference. Regelbrug ripping the top here. I think he needs to get down a lane, in my opinion. But let's cross the line here. Let's look at the last lap around Grant Applegate. Just ran his fastest lap of the session with the 2 tires. And so did Regelbrug. So Regelbrug is 1/10 faster than your race leader right now. 19 laps to go. If Regelbrug can keep his nose clean, he's definitely got a shot to win this race. Put down the fastest lap of the session that time around. Xavier Regelbrug is cooking right now. We'll stay tuned right here in this battle for the race lead, bumper to bumper. 18 laps remaining here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Again, there's plenty of time. Regelbrug doesn't need to stress yet. There's 18 to go. He's got fresher tires. He's got the left sides on. Again, it's not a huge advantage, but it's definitely going to matter. Oh, he just turns him. He dumps him. Caution is out. Xavier Regelbrug just junked the 57. Uh-oh. Let's see this. Man, he didn't need to do that, I don't think. Here it is. I mean, Regelbrug's claiming he came down, but let's just be honest. I mean, I know Regelbrug's got some fans in the chat and some family, but this is not the leader's fault. The 5 just dumped him. Plain and simple. 5 dumps Grant Applegate. So caution is out. Applegate's hopes of winning this race, they're done. My. Well, I just think Xavier, he could have been patient there. He still had like 16, 17 laps left to go. He was going to pass him with those fresher left side tires. But nonetheless, caution number 11 is out here tonight. We're on lap 184 at a 200. Man. Oh, we got an alternate pit strategy happening here. Carrier down pit road with Burbage, Smith, Seward down there for some reason. He's probably just going to spin out anyways. And then Grant Applegate down pit road. Good call by him. Again, folks, I'm going to go back, when Grant Applegate, about halfway into this race, he starts getting cute with his pit stops, going off strategy and stuff. I just think if he would have stayed on that main strategy, he would have never had to worry about this stuff happening. But nonetheless, we still got, 15, 16 laps left to go here tonight. Let's take a short break. Larry McReynolds, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
All right, folks, we're back here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Xavier Regelbrug, the birthday boy, just took over the race lead. He's got Jordan Hand on his outside. Row number 2, you got Black Will and Blackmore. Green flag in the air and a great jump there by the 5 of Regelbrug. Looking through the field, let's see if these guys junk each other again. They're 3 wide coming off of turns 2 and 3. Or I'm sorry, 1 and 2, not 2 and 3. What am I thinking? Cody Blackmore in the 4th spot. We haven't seen much of him tonight, but he finds himself into the top 5. Oh, look out, 25 junk. Caution is out, shocker. Jeff Engler. Oh, let's see what happened here. Applegate's involved, it looks like. Man, Applegate just can't catch a break. This poor guy, he's not going to be happy after tonight. Let's see this one more time. Engler spins out. I think he just gets sideways into the corner, and then 69 there had nowhere to go. So here it is one more time. Take a look at the 25. Gets sideways, goes down the track. Nowhere for that guy to go. He turns him. Wham, Applegate junk again. The Alessandros in the chat have to be happy. They are not fans of the 57 here tonight. Well, folks, may as well go back to break. This is like our 20th caution in a row. We'll be right back. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Redemption iRacing Truck Series, right here in New Hampshire. And we're back here at New Hampshire. Pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. 10 laps remain here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Let's see if we can log some laps, or are these guys just going to keep junking it? I mean, at this point, you may as well just keep junking one another. They continue to race hard as the 18 of Blackwell's ripping it on the apron. We've got Jordan Fisher in the chat. He's been spotting for the 31 and the 5 here tonight. He says it's been entertaining up there. I'm sure it is, Jordan. It had to be entertaining whenever the 5 junked the 31. Noah Blackwell ripping the bottom here. Let's see if he can get back up to the front. He's been involved in an incident or two. He's definitely got some speed here. Going to be 8 laps remaining. Noah Blackwell on the bottom, taking over the 3rd spot. Side by side with Jordan Hand for the 3rd position. Got Landon Burbage right behind him for 5th. We're still green somehow. 8 laps remain here at New Hampshire. We're on board with your 3rd place truck, Noah Blackwell. Xavier Regelbrug, the race leader. It is his 17th birthday here tonight. Regelbrug trying to bring home a win on his birthday. He's been quick, but it's not been clean for him. Earlier, he junked his teammate. And then just a bit ago, he junked the 57 of Grant Applegate. But sometimes you got to win them that way, folks, and you can't blame them. Out of Sacramento, California, it's paid off so far. With just 7 laps remaining, can he hold off? There's Dylan Carrier behind him, starting to reel him in. Carrier's finally figured something out here. He's knocking on the door trying to bring home a race win here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Still clean and green. Looks like these guys are done junking each other for now. '18's trying to hang with these top 2. All he's got to do is get close because you know, looks like Carrier's got some speed and he might be able to battle the 5 of Regelbrug. And if they can get side by side, that's going to slow him down big time. And then that's when the 18 could capitalize and make a move. But he's starting to run out of time. He definitely needs to get up there, try to get up closer to that 15 truck of Dylan Carrier. So these guys running out of time. 5 laps remain here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Your race leader, it's his 17th birthday, Xavier Regelbrug. Regelbrug holds on for now. Carrier about 0.4 of a second behind. Carrier tried that bottom line. Looks like he lost some ground. And here comes Blackwell kind of reeling him in. Well, Regelbrug would love it if Noah Blackwell would pull up beside that 15 truck. If those guys start battling it out, he'll know that he's got this race in the bag. But meanwhile, looks like Carrier's reeling them back in that lap. 3 laps remain here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Is this thing going to stay green, or are these guys going to junk each other? We got some lap traffic. Uh-oh. And look who it is. I think he's been waiting for him, folks. Uh-oh. The 57 of Grant Applegate conveniently is falling down a lap here. Folks, you're about to see something. You know Applegate's not going to help the 5 at all. And he slows him down big time. The 15 of Carrier takes over the lead, but not for long. The 18 of Blackwell, out of nowhere, new race leader, Noah Blackwell. Grant Applegate, a lap down, holds up the 5 of Regelbrug, and he's junked. Oh my, Regelbrug smokes the infield wall. We are still green. Coming out of turn 4, Noah Blackwell, your race leader. Grant Applegate did what he needed to do. Cost the 5 the win. White flag in the air. Noah Blackwell trying to take on the win. Well, folks, I will say, Grant Applegate, he didn't wreck the 5 of Regelbrug, but he definitely waited for him and cost him the race because he slowed him down big time as he was getting lapped. But going into turns 3 and 4 for the final time, Noah Blackwell, the first time he's taken over the lead. It's the last time as the checkered flag's in the air. Redemption iRacing Truck Series winner in New Hampshire, Noah Blackwell. Second goes to Dylan Carrier. Third, Landon Burbage. My, oh my, that finish was exciting, folks. And I don't know what to say in the chat. A lot of people probably aren't going to be happy with the 57 of Applegate. I guess he kind of gave his revenge without, quote unquote, wrecking anybody. So Noah Blackwell going to burn it down. He wins the race tonight. Say what you want about this win, but he gets the job done out of Roseville. Let's get your top 3 in here for an interview here on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Checking out the chat real quick, see what we missed. Anna Alessandro, happy to see the 18 of Blackwell win it. So let's get these top 3 in here. We're going to start with Burbage. Let me find them. Landon Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Got a copy.
Hey, a solid run for you all night. Looks like you were running around the top 5 or so. I believe you started on the pole. You fell back a little bit, but you're able to salvage a podium finish here tonight.
Yeah, 3rd place finish. That's 3 times in a row for us. Unfortunately, there at the end, I guess we just didn't have enough speed to get back up to the lead there. But we got some stage points, and all in all, I mean that was just a great race. We just didn't have the winning speed that we needed.
Yeah, again, it has to feel good putting it on the podium. Next week, do you know where we're going?
I believe Kentucky.
All right, now how you feeling about your chances over there at Kentucky?
Oh, I mean that's always been a pretty solid track for me. It's pretty good banking. It's kind of hard on the tires, so it'll be a lot of tire saving and maybe a fuel mileage race.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to be entertaining for sure. But hey, congratulations on a third place finish here tonight. Had some chaos there. A lap car kind of spiced things up. But nonetheless, third place finish. Before you head out, you got any shout outs?
First, I want to thank my girlfriend for watching, my dad, my mom, my grandma, grandpa, just everybody who always watches me. They're very good support to me, and I love them very much. And also want to thank Noah Blackwell, all my teammates, and you for putting on a good show.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we appreciate it. And congratulations on another podium finish here tonight at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. There's Landon Burbage, your third place finisher. Time to get your second place finisher in here, Dylan Carrier. Let's get him in here.
Hey, I'm
Dylan,
watching.
Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you loud and clear.
Hey, had some entertaining racing there at the finish. You're able to bring home a second position finish. How'd the truck feel there at the end?
Felt great till I hit the wall, and the last 2 laps I was spent with my wheel pointed at like probably a 15-degree-ish angle to the left. So there's no way I was gonna catch Noah there. He made a ballsy move. It worked. I broke too late because I was just looking in my mirror the whole time. And we almost all wadded it up. But, you know, hey, great finish, great race. Finally get to finish one of these and get an interview. It's finally. It took too long.
Absolutely. You know, you had looks like your speed was just on and off all night long. At some points, you'd be the fastest truck on the track, and others you were about 5th or so, but ends up working out. You get a second place finish here tonight in New Hampshire.
Yeah, I was just trying to find the perfect race pace, and either I was going too fast and burning tire, or I wasn't going fast enough and I wasn't using enough tire. New Hampshire's one of those tricky flat tracks, you know, so I just needed more practice, and I was going to practice today, but I was at the Purdue-Ohio State game, and obviously I wasn't home to practice, so. But looking forward to next week. Hopefully I can come back out and at least get a win.
Absolutely, and some entertaining racing there at the very end, especially after all the cautions we had there, kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah, me and Noah had a few run-ins on track,
Yep.
and I was going to block him all the way to the wall, but I thought better of it because he had already doored me and punted me into turn 1 already this race, and I thought better of it. And yeah, that would have been a disaster. He probably would have just sent me. So
Absolutely. Well, hey, before you head out, though, you got any shout-outs or anything to add before you head out?
yeah, I like to shout out Jordan and Connolly for me and those two putting this on, and glad that. I mean, everything's going really smooth. I think we have a good thing going here. Shout out to you for the amazing broadcast every week. NJB Designs for the paints, and Carrier Motorsports, my teammates. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, well, hey, maybe the next NJB Designs paint you get Noah to make you can put a Target symbol or something on there for him.
Apparently, he must be salty because he's not on my team anymore after last week. I don't know. That's what I thought it was, but yeah. He apologized after the race. He said that he was just getting a little heated, so I think we're good.
Yeah, well, hey, nonetheless, congratulations. Second place finish here tonight.
Thank you.
There was Dylan Carrier, your second place finisher here at New Hampshire. Well, it's time for the star of the show. Your winner kind of out of nowhere led the first lap of the race for him on the white flag lap. Well, he wins it. Noah Blackwell. Let's get him here. Noah Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got a copy.
Hey, what a race there. You led your first lap there, I believe, on the white flag lap. You bring home the win, taking advantage of some intense racing there in the front.
Absolutely. I mean, I drove so hard to try and get up there to even do it. I only had to come through the field twice. I mean, from first stage, I thought we were doing the stage 10 laps later than we actually were, so that screwed me up on stage points. But it doesn't matter because I got the win. So
absolutely. And it looks like you were making that apron work there for you, especially, I believe, in turns 3 and 4. How'd that feel?
It feels great. You don't have to turn the wheel as much, so it saves the right front. I learned that from, I forget the dude's name. It was Nicholas something. He runs Gen 4 and he used to run Old Arca a lot. I ran a race here and he showed me that, and then I didn't want to bring it out as early as I did, but I needed stage points in stage 2, so I had to bring it out. But Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, again, we had some ups and downs. We were clean for the first, I don't know, 150 laps or so. Then it seemed like we had like 8 cautions in a row there at the end.
Yeah, and me junking it coming out of 2 that one time and almost ruining my whole race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Luckily I wasn't in any wrecks tonight. I still got my fast repair, so I mean, it sucks for Dallas though. He's such a nice dude. I love Dallas so much. Be on the receiving end of all that stuff, just self spins and stuff in general.
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately for Dallas, I don't think your wreck really hurt him because I think he was in about 5 other ones too.
Yeah.
But hey, congratulations, though. Parking at Victory Lane, I believe your first win of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Next week, I think we're at Kentucky. How you feeling about your chances over there?
Not good. I think I got to do what I did here and just not practice all week because I didn't practice all week. Because, I don't know. I'm not good at Kentucky. Maybe I could get Glenn. Depends on how fast or if Austin shows up,
Oh, yeah.
But,
We know Austin's going to be good there. But, hey, congratulations on Parking at Victory Lane. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs? And maybe you can let the fans know a little bit about what NJB Designs is about.
yes. Go to njbdesigns.com with 2 S's if you want to pick yourself up a paint scheme. Send me an email. Or go to Facebook. The links are all there. Facebook is probably your best bet to get back to me because I'm not good with emails. I'm young. Okay. Dylan thinks I'm salty because I got kicked off his team. Not at all. I was just racing hot-headed tonight, and I already apologized to him. My family. Yeah, you guys for putting on an amazing show every time we have you guys out and broadcasting. So yeah, just thank you.
Yeah, well, hey, we appreciate you. And, again, great job out there getting the job done at the very end of the race when it matters. You led 2 laps, and at the end of the day, all you need to do is lead the last one.
Exactly. Thank you so much.
All right, well, hey, congratulations. Your race winner, Noah Blackwell here at New Hampshire. So Blackwell gets his first win of the season here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, parking it in Victory Lane. We appreciate you fans tuning in, spending your Saturday night right here. Man, we had an interesting finish there, Seemed like we were never going to get to the end of the race there. The last 50 laps kind of went on forever, but we finally got a little bit of a green flag run there at the end. And, man, it did not disappoint. But we're checking out the chat, all kinds of comments about the finish. Definitely interesting, there are a lot of thoughts going on out there. Appreciate you folks tuning in, though. Click that like button. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel before you head out. We're going to be back here next week at Kentucky Saturday Night Action. Tomorrow, we're going to have the Motor City Racing IMSA series live right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. That's going to be the season finale for them. Monday night, we'll be back with the Wheels America Racing Cup Series with the Flim Dogs Racing League here on Monday night. Tuesday, we'll be back for the Stars and Stripes Series. Wednesday, we'll have the Superstar ARC Cup Series as well as the GLSR Mr. Radiator Trucks. Thursday, we'll be back with the Thursday night, we'll be back with the Grow Masters Average Joe's Sim Racing League. Friday night, we're off, and then Saturday night back here with Redemption. But nonetheless, that's going to round out the night here. Blake Hutchinson in the booth here at the Magic Mile, New Hampshire. We appreciate you folks once again tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
42 right there with him. Smokes him. Oh my goodness! Oh! The whole field is junk! It's a parking lot! They door slam each other! Checkered flag in the air! It's gonna be too close to call! Oh, he just got smoked! Oh my goodness! He got dumped in IMSA Racing! Caution is out. You saw a lot. Oh! He's dead! Toward each other with their chunks!